Vegan Booty has become one of the most controversial activists on the internet. Her bold protests, including going naked in public, have sparked debate. Is she an inspiring example of activism or simply creating division? Let's dive into the effectiveness and the controversy of her approach. Recently, someone commented on my channel saying I should leave Vegan Booty alone if I hate her so much. They mentioned that they admire her dedication and see her willingness to go naked as a bold and powerful statement to stop people from eating meat. Firstly, let me clarify. I don't hate anyone, especially someone I've never met on the internet. My initial video was simply an introduction to this public figure, where I discussed her actions and approach. You can check out that video by clicking the link in the cards above, but this comment made me stop and think, does her extreme activism truly drive change, or does it alienate the audience? Vegan Booty, whose real name is Tash Peterson, is an Australian animal rights activist. Let's take a look at her methods. Number 1. Public nudity. She stands naked in supermarkets or in front of butcher shops covered in fake blood. Number 2. Disrupting public events. In 2021, she stormed a Louis Vuitton store wearing only body paint and yelling slogans about animal cruelty. And number 3. Viral moments. Videos of her protests often gain millions of views on TikTok and Instagram, sparking both praise and backlash. We can all agree that her goal is to force people to confront the realities of animal exploitation and inspire them to stop consuming animal products. I guess this is where the commenter was coming from. The commenter admires her actions and sees them as an example of extreme dedication to the cause. From their perspective, going naked or protesting publicly makes people pay attention in a way that other forms of activism may not. But my question is, does that really work? Sure, you can shock people with a stunt and they may stop to listen to you. But do they actually make a change? Maybe something is wrong with me. Please comment down below and tell me if a naked screaming vegan makes you want to stop eating meat. I guess the people that support her methods see them as necessary to fight against the normalized cruelty of factory farming. The shock factor creates unforgettable moments, making people more likely to think about veganism. She puts herself in vulnerable situations, showing a deep commitment to her beliefs. This is the part that her followers really respect about her. On the other side of the argument, critics argue that her methods alienate the audience. Many people feel attacked or shamed by her protests, which may make them less receptive to her message. For example, disrupting diners at restaurants has led to angry confrontations rather than thoughtful conversations.
Animal abusers! Animal abusers! Animal abusers!
She is a magnet that attracts negative attention. In 2022, she was banned from entering any licensed premises in Western Australia after a series of disruptive protests. And a big thing for me is that she lacks measurable results. While her videos gain views, there's little evidence that her protests have led to significant behavioral changes such as reduced meat consumption. I don't know, maybe there's a large community of people who entered the vegan world because of Tash Peterson. I guess it's possible. You guys can let me know. But I think she actually damages the vegan movement's image. Some argue that her extreme tactics reinforce stereotypes about vegans being aggressive or over the top. And if you're screaming at me to do something, personally, I don't do it. However, the broader discussion that can be had is the role of activism. Let's compare activism styles. Vegan Booty relies on shock value and disruption to spark conversation. Other activists, like Earthling Ed, focus on dialogue and education. Ed uses calm discussions and debates to encourage people to reflect on their choices. Campaigns like Meatless Monday take a softer approach, encouraging gradual change rather than immediate lifestyle shifts. To be honest, I can respect that. Nothing is wrong with having a strong belief and sharing that with others. But just bear in mind that you can't force people into accepting your ideas. And I feel like people like Tash are doing just that, shaming you and forcing you to accept her belief. Here's a key question. Is it better to grab attention at all costs or to prioritize building understanding and empathy? Personally, I think Vegan Booty's passion is admirable. She's clearly willing to go to extreme lengths to fight for what she believes in. However, I question whether her methods are achieving the results she hopes for. In my opinion, activism should aim to bring people together. While shock tactics create buzz, they can also create barriers that prevent meaningful conversations. But that's just my take. What do you think? Are Vegan Booty's methods inspiring, or do they hurt the vegan movement? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoy thought-provoking content about viral controversies and internet personalities, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. I've got more videos coming soon that you won't want to miss.